p.m. when the purge concludes. Blessed be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am General Gravey. And I have to start this video off by saying, whenever I get games like this to critique or to review, I really try to be as honest and reasonable as possible. This game has pushed that to its absolute limit. When I started Little Imps, I was hopeful. I saw that Steam had, correlated it with games like 2 Point Hospital, which is an amazingly well done game. So I was hoping that this game would live up to the hype, and it would do itself justice. But I was wrong. Very, very wrong. I started this game up, and the resolution seemed to almost try to equalize itself. It would resize window, and it did this quite a few times until it finally equalized itself. When you start up into the game, you're thrust into it. There's no, hey, you're a ruler, hey, you're come across this nest of, imps, nothing. You're just given it. The next thing is the music. And I'm going to use the music in quotations. Every single game, everything, has to have a good track because it has to put you in the element of it. A slow drip with no accompanying sound is not music. That's water torture at this point. And it just really took me out of it. The next sin on this, there's no 360 view. You can't see, you can't place things. It's almost like your hand is held about what you're initially supposed to do. Now, when you have games, and again, I'm going to reference 2 Point Hospital, you need to see. I am a person of aesthetic. I want things to be personable. That's why dungeon builders are good, is because you can put things in you can put things in the places that you want them, not the other way around. Now, the one neutral point is graphics. I'm either way on this one, because I know sometimes with specific games there's that, PlayStation era or Nintendo era graphics, and then there's, pristine 4K graphics like we have today. So either way, graphics wise, not too terribly bad. And the AI, my god. When you click on specific characters, you should have almost complete control. The game has a morale system almost. So if you overwork your workers, they're going to get frustrated, they're going to stop listening to you. The workers, even if they were all in the green, didn't listen to me, period. You could click them around or click to a specific point, and they would just start doing things of their own accord. This also took me out of it. Because if they're not going to listen, what's the point of telling them what to do? And then on top of that, the waiting. It's way too long. There's no reason for it. I was 45 minutes into the initial gameplay and I had barely gotten done on a second building. Games like this should keep you in the moment. It should keep you thinking. And it shouldn't break the immersion. Now, I could see this if we were several levels down the line and we had this massive, expansive underground dungeon that we had to, upkeep and, pay attention to, but we didn't. We were barely 2 buildings in, and my immersion was almost completely broken. Now, I know this game was also a port from a browser game, and I know there was microtransactions prior to that, and it carried over, and you could use gems to speed up the time. But during the course of my playthrough, it didn't happen. None of it. I would use a gem to speed up the process would still continue. If you're going to use a special currency to speed up a time, it should be sped up, period. Now, I know this thing is in early access, I completely understand, and I'm hoping that the critiques that this game has had thus far will help out in the process. It really seems like it's super solid, and it seems like it can do so much, but it just feels short. I can't justify the price tag it has on it. I can't justify playing it. If you need something kind of cool to stare at, or if you need something that's going to kill time, I can recommend it. But currently, in its state, I cannot recommend it at this time. Other than that, I hope this review was helpful. Make sure that you guys go ahead and check the game out for yourself. We'll leave a link in the description below. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good day. Take care.